get us to at least that $1,000 goal, especially because we're right about to reach CTWC, just a few more days away from CTWC. But we do have it ready from both players, so let's not waste any more time here and get started with the first game of the quarterfinals in 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Let's pop out all the chats here and make sure we know if anybody follows. And I should probably sit up, because that would maybe help my commentary not suck. Is that true? Probably not. Who cares? Yeah, this is currently our Seed 4 in Dengler versus Seed 5 Coal Bucket. So this should theoretically be the closest matchup of the quarterfinals in terms of seed. But, you know, we don't know for sure what'll end up happening. We currently have 5,000 channel points bet on Dengler and 6,700 bet on Coal Bucket. Messed up pot, someone vote Dengler. Well, Dengler currently going perfect. 114 versus 137 for Coal. Oh, damn. Oh, predicting with 26,000 channel points in favor of Dengler. He's currently on a perfect run at the moment. Very fitting for Dengler, being the first ever perfect max outer. Cole solving that J depend actually reversed it into a Lombard dependency because he saw that Lombard was coming right afterwards. So nice situational awareness for Cole. 250 versus 234. And we are 12 Tetrises in a row for Dengler. Make that 13. As Cole is also with a very efficient game, 91% Tetris rate, 280 at 53 lines. But Dengler right now just on a tear, waiting for an L piece or a Lombard. Actually, nice flat J there. And that square did wonders for the left side of his stack. His Tetris readying bangs on a Tetris. Now 15 Tetris is perfect. And these Lombards just keep coming. $16, $17 perfect. Just that Z piece to accommodate the J. Cole is clean. Gets a Tetris at 394. Man, this seed is incredible. It's Tisty Z spin on Cole's side. Very nice. Wow. J tuck there for Cole. Dengler waiting for an L piece or a Lombard. Oh, that vets for Dengler. Shashy Malashy. That was good. He gets a Lombard for a Tetris. Can he get 20 Tetrises perfect? And he does. 21. 478 for Dengler. 463 for Kolsa. This must be like an incredible seed, because both players are en route for a 700k transition with this efficiency. Oh no, this could be the first burn for Dengler if he doesn't get the L piece in time. Actually, that Lombard will give him some time to wait for that L piece, but that L is not showing up. Gets the L piece, is Tetris ready, and just like that, 100 lines perfect for Cole. Oh my god, is going aggressive. You're trying to maintain perfect. Oh my god! What a nice adjustment for an L piece, but that L piece did not show up, but did need it one line or one piece afterwards, and now in a bit of trouble. So, just like that, Cole with the lead. Kind of see that a lot whenever players are playing perfect. They kind of saw out their board to maintain the perfect game. And now with a couple of misdrops here from Dengler, it's going to lose a lot of pace. And Cole is just coasting, still with a 700k potential into 19. Actually, the craziest thing is, after all that, you might not even get a 600k transition. But isn't a lot of trouble. Like, this could top him out if he doesn't get the long bar in time. Gets the long bar right in time. Yeah, 595 transition for Dengler, 726 for Cole. And Dengler just not in a good position right now. Does not hit the 5 tap, and will top out with a 597. So Cole is good. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. When 1,000 points for Dengler, 57,000 for Cole. Set up for a T-spin. And sets up a dirty Tetris right now. 150, 162 for Dengler, 80,000 for Cole. You know, a bit of a suffer start. Gets a nice dirty Tetris, but still behind by 5.5 Tetrises. 110,000 at 51 lines. Gets a Tetris. Now Lombard dependent on the center. And this might be problematic for Cole. Needs a Lombard now. That's the Lombard. Still waiting. Solves that Lombard dependency. This is just gonna be a triple. So it's now behind by 8.5 Tetrises. 348 for Dengler. It's just been coasting. Just been cruising here on this 18 speeds. Dengler gets another Tetris. Now 372. Oh, a nice little double there from Dengler. Sets up an overhang slash like a tuck sequence, or tuck setup, I mean. The T-piece gets the T-piece for the tuck. And Dengler hits the spin behind by 10 Tetrises at the moment. So this is very problematic for Cole. 175 now, 423 for Dengler. Guan and Katsugiri saying good luck. And Kingsman with a prize pool on Matcherino. If you'd like to help contribute with the prize pool, you can do so with Matcherino, currently at $511. Dengler will be at 492, so perfectly set up for a 600k transition with this efficiency at the moment. Sets up a spin tuck and hits spin tuck with a T-piece. Over the Vits, and we'll get a Tetris. So this is at most going to be like a 300,000 transition on Cole's side. And Cole is now burning. Looks like he might burn the transition. Actually, he might get a Tetris before that. Yeah, hello, I am back. My actual computer just crashed, so that's not good. 482 right now for Cole. It wasn't my internet, it was my computer, so they're still fine. They can still see everything, but I have to redo Dengler's cam. 844 right now, 577 for Cole. Why is Dengler all the way down here? What the heck? Okay, there we go. It's 854 right now for Dengler. 643 for Cole Bucket. And we are nearing the 29 speeds. Dengler in a bit of trouble right now. 896. Solves the Lombard dependency. And we'll hit the spin, or hit the spin. Hit the spin. I don't know why I'm having trouble with that. 935 for Dengler, 726 for Cole, who's at level 28. Could get a 2 Tetrises before the 29 speeds. Dengler right now, Lombard dependent on the center. And Cole will transition with the next burn. And we'll get the Tetris at 804, so by 4.5 Tetrises, now 5 Tetrises, 206,000 points behind Dengler, who has the max out at level 28. Cole with the Tetris, 853 at level 30. And another Tetris for Dengler into transition with a triple now, 1.07. Counts 894 for Cole. And Cole Tetris gets a Tetris at level 31. 941 right now for Cole. Gets another Tetris now behind by 2.5 Tetrises, but is ahead in the line count still. So Dengler does have the theoretical advantage. Also in real-time score, because he's ahead by 100,000 points. Gets a triple, 1.1 for Dengler, 1.03 for Cole. Some incredible efficiency here on the 29 speeds. Gets another Tetris of 1.14, Cole at 1.07. And gets another Tetris 1.1. Dengler in a bit of trouble right now. Is looking for a Lombard, but that Lombard did not show up in time. Cole is gonna be in a lot of trouble right now. It's ahead by 2,000 points, but needs to survive this. Because Dengler's still alive as well, can still score points. Now Cole waiting for that Lombard. That Lombard not show up in time. We'll see if he can survive this. Now it's gonna get another single, and that's gonna do it for Cole. So Dengler will take game number 2 and tie up the set by only 4,000 points. So let's get started with game number 3. And we'll count it down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So we're currently with a tied set. I don't believe either player has made it to the semifinals in their career. I know Dengler has made it to the quarterfinals a number of times, and Cole made it to his first quarterfinals last season. Actually, Cole might have gone to the semis, if maybe. I already forgot. It's only been a few months and I already forgot. That's incredible. No, I think he lost to Neko, didn't he? Yeah, I think he lost to Neko in the quarterfinals. Dengler with a couple of burns you have to deal with. So same thing with Cole. Nice adjustment there for the J piece. Gotta be Tetris ready after that single. Once he opens up this well, and with that single we'll be open and Tetris ready. Nice adjustment there for the square. Sorry, I'm just checking something. I'm using my phone to read chat, and it wasn't showing anything. 262 right now for Dengler, 264 for Cole. Both players neck and neck. But now Dengler's taking a slight advantage. Cole being unable to keep his board clean with these pieces that are very awkward for his stack. So gonna have to do some more cleaning, and we'll be touch ready after that single. Gets a lot more for Tetris now. 318, 377 for Dengler. $468 now, 386 for Cole. So both players nearing the 100 line mark on the 18 speeds. We've been seeing some consistent efficiency from Dengler on 18. On that game 1, he was also very efficient, but had a bit of a hiccup right before transition, which costed an early top out. But Cole has just been kind of cruising here, not really going too crazy. Just very solid competitive play. Waiting for that long bar for Vitz. And hits the Vitz. Now 478. There's actually potential for a 600k transition for Cole. But after I said that, misdrops that J. So kind of lost that potential because now gonna have to be dealing with some more burns. Dengler not getting Lombard. Finally gets a Lombard for Tetris. 564 for Dengler. 529 for Cole, who has to try to clean this up as quickly as possible before the 19 speeds. Is Tetris ready? Gets a Lombard for a dirty Tetris. And we'll transition with a 556. Dengler at 633. Yet to transition. Waiting for a good set of pieces to try to get this final Tetris. Going for the dependency solve first. Gonna have to burn the transition. Not getting a good set of pieces right now. Transition's at 638, but with a fairly high stack. Oh, this is not good for Dengler. It's doing a great job at maintaining a clean stack. Not panicking here. Opens up his right well and bangs out a Tetris at 676, 649 for Cole. And another Tetris for Dengler, 649 right now for Cole, 703 for Dengler. Still ahead, but only by about a Tetris. He is behind the line count, but in terms of real-time score, it's not really that significant, and Cole's just banging down these Tetrises left and right. It's gonna be J dependent. Cole taking the lead, still ahead in the line count, but it's at 820. Dengler at 818. Is Tetris ready with a clean board? Gets a llama for a Tetris, 846. Now 850 for Cole, who has the lead by about a few thousand points, but Dengler takes it right back. Both players at level 24. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, yes. Hello, Tyler. Dengler will get the Lombard in momentarily. Wait for a J piece to solve this dependency on the left side. Now Dengler getting droughted out of that Lombard. Looks like 20 pieces and counting. 23, 24 for Dengler. Cole still waiting. Solves that dependency. But unfortunately could not use that Lombard for a Tetris. So might be a little bit more in the deficit, but still neck and neck. At 6,000 points separating these two players. Dengler still with the Lions advantage. That's his Tetris now with a max out. 1.03, 1.02 for Cole. And we're about to reach 29 speeds. In game 2, Cole kind of started getting the upper hand on the 29, but could not complete the chase down. Or could not complete the comeback, I should say. Dengler will transition with a Tetris with a 1.14. Cole transition with 1.13, so we're only a few thousand points separating between these two. Keep in mind, we do have a level 39 line cap, so this will definitely play in a factor. Dengler doesn't get the Tetris, gets a triple. Gains the Lombard on the left side. Clutches up the 5-tap. Still needs a nice set of pieces here. 5 taps that Lombard to the left side. Gonna have to commit to burning while Cole takes the Tetris and the lead. 1.26 for Cole, 1.18 for Dengler. So just like in game 2, looks like Cole has the upper hand and the efficiency at the beginning stages of level 29. Dengler hits a 5-tap. Still burning, trying to transfer as well to the right side, and he does just that. Nice flat placement there from Dengler with the J piece, but Cole in a bit of trouble right now. Hits a 5-tap with the J piece, but needs to survive this. And I have to focus with some burns. This could be Cole's opportunity to catch. Dengler's opportunity to catch back up, as Cole is focusing on survival, and is surviving this. Still ahead by 3.5 Tetrises, and his Tetris ready gets a Tetris with a 1.45 at level 35. Dengler's gonna be Tetris ready. After that, solving that Lombard dependency. Waiting for that Lombard. Doesn't get the Lombard in time. Still waiting. That's a Lombard for a Tetris, but now Lombard dependent on the center. Solves the Lombard dependency. And will be Tetris ready once again, but behind by 4.5 Tetris, as Cole is just going ham on the efficiency right now. But now the close down as well. Nice 5-tap there with a Z piece. Square piece to try and uncover this gap. And is open, and Tetris ready gets a Tetris on Cole's side. 1.64 for the rollover. Dengler unable to capitalize on Cole's dig. This could spell doom, because Dengler only has 14 lines to go before level 39 and is 3.5 Tetrises behind. And that'll do it for Dengler with 1.52. Will top out, and Cole will take game number 3 with a 1.75. Let's get started with game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. T square, Lombard, Z, Lombard. That actually reminds me of this time. I don't know if some of you may remember this when we were doing a restream here in CTL, and we were setting up the seed and everything. We started the game, and it looked like it was the same seed. Like, I swear it was like the first 5 pieces were completely the same. So after that, I was like, okay, I'll stop paying attention to the pieces, because it's confirmed that it's the same seed. And it turns out it wasn't the same seed. It was completely different, but the first few pieces were completely the same. So that was a very interesting scenario that happened. I don't think we ended up restarting. Did we end up restarting that game? I don't think so. Now Cole in a bit of trouble. That's what I'm saying. It might be a rough seed. Oh geez, RNG. Oh RNG. This is not looking good for either player. Dengler does have the cleaner stack, but still waiting for that Lombard. And gets out of the situation first. And Cole is Tetris ready on the left side. Gets a Lombard for Tetris. Let's say a 30 Tetris. I haven't said that in a while. So it looks like Dengler will maintain a Tetris lead. We say a Tetris advantage. With the Vits. And then over the Tetris, so it's the same thing with Cole. Almost the same with Tetris, but not quite. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I might end up not doing the finals. I'm a little worried. Because that crash is has been freaking me out. Earlier this stream when my computer crashed, I've been having some graphics issues, I guess. I don't know, some issues. And it was completely fine, and then it's not. So there's actually a call for any random person on Twitch if you want to stream the finals. We'll take literally the first person who says, yeah, me, I'll take it. Not but seriously. shake, you see? Yeah, there you go. Wait with this. Let's hit the spin. Oh yes, I was saying I'll stream it so I don't have to play yet. I'm afraid of that. Everybody loves me. Yes. $4.15 now, $4.52 for Dengler. Both players once again rocking a potential 600k transition. Could be objectively the worst compare. That's a good question. Because there's so many bad commentators out there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. 527 for Dengler, 468 for Cole. Oh no, Cole! It's been a top out with a 468, so Dengler will take game number 4. And we have ourselves a decider. What a scuffed decider. I'm sorry, you guys. We do have it ready from both players, so let's not waste any more time here and count down the final game of this match. The decider in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And then crash. No, I'm kidding. I hope not. I think PMYN and Crab would be the best Tetris comps. Man, those are names I have not heard in a millennia. Actually, you could say that at this point it's been like since last decade since they've been relevant in the community. Which is crazy to say. Oh, and now you see Dengler's capture's getting choppy. Which is, yeah, it's not good. I might crash, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This might be it. This might be it where the decider ends. Actually, no, if I do crash, they're gonna keep playing because it's not my internet. So, NTC will be completely fine. They're going for the spin. Hits the spin, and we'll take a Tetris. Now at 208, Cole at 167. So Cole had a bit of a rough start, but still not really far behind that much. Just a few thousand points. About a Tetris and change on the 18 speeds. I'm not sure the milk is sitting well. I should go run a mile. I mean, do it. Why not? You know, if you're ever having stomach problems, you should just like go on a 2-hour drive to the city to like a major city at like specifically between the hours of 4 to 5 p.m. or 4 to 6 p.m. And you'll feel completely better. Right into the rush hour. One time my tummy said my tummy hurt and I said I don't care, just ignore it and fix itself. If only that were me. Dengler with a Lombard dependency on the left side. Solves the dependency but has a hole in his stack. Now J dependent. Oh man, Dengler in a lot of trouble. Needs an L piece or a Lombard. Nice double actually. Very, very nice burn. 447 for Dengler, 386 for Cole. So yeah, once again, as I've been mentioning all throughout the set, potential for a 600k transition for both players. But now another drought is forming. A set of burns, keeping things clean for Dengler. Cole hits the T-spin. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't like chocolate milk. I mean, I like hot chocolate, like hot cocoa, but I don't like chocolate milk. Nice set of tuck sequences here from Cole, but now a bunch of misdrops and a double tuck with a J piece. And Dengler will transition with this next Tetris at 599. Cole at 557. Get the transition, so looks like they both will be fairly neck and neck in terms of pace. Dengler with a slight advantage, but Cole's gonna transition with a single at 557 to long for Tetris. Now needs to build up his left side, gets another Tetris at 605, and Dengler at 653. No, you see, the way you shouldn't gain... oh, wait, hold on. Dengler with a dirty Tetris setup and gets a dirty Tetris for 732. You see, the way to not gain weight is just to completely poison your body with fats and oils for your entire life so that it builds an immunity. That's definitely how it works, right? You should definitely listen to what I'm saying. 738 for Dengler, 713 for Cole. And Dengler set up for a dirty Tetris. He gets a dirty Tetris once again, 771. But doesn't hit the tuck with the Lombard, so gonna have to do some burns, which Cole can use to his advantage. Dengler hits a column 9 Tetris. Cole now takes the lead in efficiency, in pace, and in real-time score. Nah, but hold on. Crispy bacon is not overrated. You just can't... you just can't appreciate the fine cuisine. 894 for Cole, 904 for Dengler. And it's gonna go aggressive. Now Dengler with some very uncomfortable pieces. Nice double there with a T piece. Cole gets to max out, and Dengler in a bit of a situation right now. Is gonna be Tetris ready on row 2. Gonna have to maybe commit to this efficient stack. Didn't transfer as well. Would have actually gone for a column, kind of a center well, but that might have not been a good idea right before 29. It is fine cuisine, just like Popeyes and Culver's. Fuck you. Anyway, 1.1 for Dengler, 1.2 for Cole. It's gonna sound a lot of dependency. And we'll transition with a 1.2 to the lava for Tetris. This is the decider, you guys. Come on, let's take it seriously. 1.25 for Cole, 1.14 for Dengler. Gonna try to clean up his stack. Nice square piece to the left side on Dengler's side. He's gonna try to bring this down. And it's gonna be to the lava for Tetris. 1.2 for Dengler, 1.27 for Cole. Dengler needs to hit a 5-tap or gonna go for some flat burns. Might go for a ruffle Tetris. Dengler is clean. Set up for a Tetris on the right side. Cole's still burning, and Dengler takes a Tetris. Still behind by a few thousand points. Goes for the safety triple. Trying to bring his sport down before cleaning up and trying to build up another Tetris. But Cole is still in the lead. 1.27 for Dengler, 1.33 for Cole. At level 33, so Cole does have the advantage still and is clean. Dengler in a lot of trouble and is running out of time. Needs to survive this and clean this up as quickly as possible. So he's now behind by 8,000 points. Cole with a 1.39. Dengler with a 1.31. Cole going for a row 2 setup. Is Tetris ready? Wait for that llama. Hits a 5-tap of the T-piece. To llama for Tetris now. Ahead by 141,000 points. Dengler with the right side Tetris. Not getting the llama in time. Finally gets the llama. Still winning, but was able to clean up the stack. Gets the llama for Tetris now behind by 97,000 points. Needs to be as efficient as possible in these last 14 lines. Going around, trying my top out here. Gets some 30 Tetris. 1.52 for Dengler, for Cole. 1.43 for Dengler. This could be it. He might have already run out of time as Cole is topped out with a 1.52, but Dengler cannot chase this down, and Cole will take the decider and move on to the semifinals. GG's for Cole, moving on and being our first semifinalist. And the bits have been awarded to whoever the people chose Cole. So a winner is you, Cole Bucket of the second variety. You are our winner.
We got readies from both players though, so we're gonna go ahead and get game number 1 is my assessment of it. But oh, that hang of a Z is not going to help Armstrong. And even if Armstrong survives, Akatu is going to be in a good place pace-wise, and Armstrong isn't going to be able to get out of that. Or over to the left, but needs something else over to Burn, and Akatu, or not Akatu, Armstrong can't do it, tops at 7.16. The opportunities are endless. It's pretty much like that, but oh, hang for Armstrong, and tops out 4.42. Akatu, Armstrong's running out of time before the transition, and that board is just too high. Armstrong tops out 5.74. Akatu in a chase down needs 5.75. Any burn will do. That double will do. And Akatu is going to take game number 4.
And the challenging player, TetrisTime, will get started as soon as I find the button. in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the left is the Division 1 incumbent. A roller out of France with an NTSC PB of 1,581,000. And one of my partners in crime over in Classic Tetris Wars. It is a Maisie. And on the right, a roller out of the United States with a PB of 4,407,000. He is the back regional champion. Welcome in TetrisTime. And TetrisTime going to be the first to take a burn here. Maisie's perfect for 4 so far. TetrisTime getting that cleaned up rather quickly. Just playing it safe here, not trying to do too much. Maisie will take his first burn after 5 Tetrises. And then we get a drought. Short one, though, 21 pieces. Both players managing it just fine. Maisie just south of a 1 Tetris lead. It is very early, though. .206 for Maisie, 187 TetrisTime. Maisie going to be able to extend the lead here as TetrisTime having to do some burns. No problem getting the well open. We'll bank down a Tetris. Maisie looking very solid right now. Tetris for Maisie. TetrisTime's board in a bit of a situation here, but long bar shows up, no problem. Cleaned up before I really could talk about it much. Another Tetris for TetrisTime. These burns have given Maisie the lead, though, to about 2.5 Tetrises here at the half. 346 at 66 lines. My goodness. Maisie putting on a bit of a show. But we'll see what happens. 330 lines to work with. We'll have a speed increase at 130. Another one at 230. And I guess technically we have another one at 330, but it is all but impossible to play. Maisie in a bit of a dig, but we'll get out of that very quickly. Would like to fix up this left side, but is going to get a bar down for a Tetris. I'll give him more time to contemplate what to do with the left, and very nice adjustment on that L there for the square. I would have been inclined to just place it flat, and it looked like he was thinking about it, and then, no, just going to bump it over one more, because there's a square coming. Double L for TetrisTime. We'll get the bar down for the Tetris. 510 Maisie, 477 for TetrisTime. We're at the half. Or at the turn, rather. We're well past the half. What am I saying? More coffee. I mean, more coffee. Yeah, I decided to sleep in today because I have several things that I'm going to be streaming today. This is the first of them. After this, I'm actually going to be streaming a finals of a Descent tournament. That has been going on for several weeks. We're going to whittle our players down to the top 6, and then they'll engage in knockout festivities. That usually takes about 3 to 4 hours. And then later tonight, I'm going to be doing my CTM qual. I was thinking about not qualifying because my competition has been kind of bad lately, but I feel like I've fixed it, so we'll see. Maisie here is about to transition with a ridiculous score. TetrisTime is at 622. That's pretty good, but it's not 675. Maisie with a 53,000 point lead into transition. What are these scores, man? These two are definitely worthy of Division 1. But only one can stay. TetrisTime in a bit of a drought here. Maisie will now start receiving that drought. Bang Tetris for TetrisTime. Maisie looking for the bar. He's going to find the bar. Gets the bar down for the Tetris. 780 for Maisie. 711. And a Slurpee for TetrisTime. Bit of an awkward board for Maisie right now, though. Does get the bar over for the Tetris, and that will bring some much-needed relief. Long bar dependency gets filled immediately. Maisie's getting bailed here. And bang, Tetris for Maisie. Great RNG. Another Tetris for TetrisTime. This has been a very clean game for both players. Maisie's just been slightly more efficient. TetrisTime getting into a little bit of a trouble here. I almost think that square in 6-7, it was a misdrop. I feel like it should have been in 5-6. But doesn't matter. Everything's open now. 100,000 point lead for Maisie here halfway through the 19 speeds. TetrisTime working through some traffic. Maisie gets the bar for the Tetris, restores the 6-digit lead, and gets the max out on 25. Some great pace out of Maisie right now. Another Tetris. TetrisTime still in cleanup mode. Going to be able to get out of it here.